The world's first stock market, older than the USA. Did you know the stock market is 174 years older than the United States of America? It existed when the name America wasn't even on the world map. Watch this video closely. You will feel a deep sense of calm. Today, we are going to present a history that no YouTuber has ever told you before. Yes, viewers, the foundation of the stock market was laid when a state called America didn't even exist on the world map. Yes, viewers, in today's video, we will learn where the world's first stock market was created, who built it, and how it changed the global economy, and how it gained popularity across the world in a short time. And even before the U.S. was formed, it had already made a name for itself. Yes, viewers, this is the story of the Amsterdam Stock Exchange, the year 1602. Today we're going to take you back 400 years to a time when there were no computers, no algorithmic trading, no Wall Street, and no cell phones. But yes, there was one city that changed the map of the entire world. It introduced the world's first organized stock market system, which gave a new direction to world history. This city was Amsterdam. In the year 1602, the desire among merchants in Europe to trade in the Indian Ocean and Asia was intensely growing, and this intense desire paved the way for a new path. All trade matters were settled, but the real problem arose when a sudden thought came to their minds. The voyage to the Indian Ocean in Asia is super dangerous and super expensive. But in these tough circumstances, a key to success was found. As the saying goes, after every difficulty comes ease, and that ease came in the form of a company. Yes, in such difficult times, a company emerged, the Dutch East India Company, also known as VOC. This company was so huge that a clear announcement was made on their behalf, and after hours of consulting, a decision was made that if people invested money in its voyages, they could become part owners of the company. That was the first moment in the world when the concept of a share came forward for the very first time. When people heard this, a light bulb went off in their minds. And then for the first time in world history, the word share came forward. The word share that you hear about in companies came into existence at that time in world history, and people were thrilled to learn more about it. They were even thinking about it at night, because the world's biggest meeting on this topic was going to happen in the morning, and a location was set up for it. The things that emerged after the meeting changed history. Yes, viewers, what we call the world's first stock exchange today, the Amsterdam Stock Exchange. Yes, viewers, the Dutch East India Company wasn't just any ordinary company. It was the first company in the world that told people, you can purchase our shares if you wish. Yes, viewers, this was the first company in the world that said you could buy our shares. This word was expressed for the first time in world history. And the coolest part, after buying the shares, you would also be a partner in the profit. Whatever profit the company makes, you will also be given a profit according to the share you own. When people heard this, they couldn't sleep. They were totally surprised, and there was a major reason behind this surprise, because this is common knowledge today. But in 1602, this was a revolution. And for the first time in world history, ordinary people, not just wealthy merchants, but small-time investors too, could become stakeholders in a large company. This was the world's first public company. And through it, the entire system of the stock market was first created in the world. Now let's talk about the fact that went viral. The Amsterdam Stock Exchange was established in 1602, while the United States came into existence in 1776, meaning stock market 1602, United States 1776. This difference amounts to 174 years. That is why it is said all over the world, the stock market is older than the United States, and this is 100% true and historically accurate. The concept of the stock market share came forward in world history when the U.S. didn't even exist. And now we talk about the main topic of our video. When the stock market came into existence, what were the difficulties faced? How did people face a lot of troubles that don't exist today? In today's modern stock exchange, there are computers, charts, orders, AI, everything. But what was there in 1602? No computer, no electricity, no online system, just a large hall, where people bought and sold shares through hand signals and paper receipts. In that era, buy meant buying ownership in the company. Sell meant offloading your shares. Profit and loss were all tracked on paper. Brokers would stand and yell, 10 shares, 20 shares, who's buying, who's selling? All this was happening right there in Amsterdam. And this was the system that was later adopted by the entire world. The Amsterdam Stock Exchange was the first master plan for the global economy. Many principles used today originated there. Shares and stocks, bonds, brokerage system, company valuation, dividend system, investor rights, trading floors. All these things first came into existence in Amsterdam, meaning the entire finance industry that's running today, its foundation was laid way back in 1602. This historic market in Amsterdam still exists today, but now it's part of the modern European market, Euronext Amsterdam. Today, thousands of companies are listed here, billions of euros in trading happen daily, but its roots were laid 400 years ago. Friends, the world's first stock market wasn't just a building, it was the place where new dreams were born, where regular people first got the right to invest, and where the foundation of the modern financial world was established. Therefore, whenever you hear the name Wall Street, remember that its original story started in Amsterdam back in 1602. If you want more amazing stories about the stock market, let me know what should the next video be about. I hope the information that I have given you, which I tried to explain well, has been understood well. Thank you. And if you have not understood anything, what is the YouTube comment section for? Thank you.